to our channel,
The Math's a Long Way. And today we have a part 3 of a series that we've done before. We got a lot of good feedback from doing it the first 2 times. So we're bringing it back.
Yep, debatable and relatable topics. So
we're bringing back the Let's Talk relationship debates. The first 2 times we did it, we went through about like 10 of them.
Yeah,
and
they took a while to do.
Right. And
but
from the comments from last time, y'all said y'all wanted us to answer each question from both perspectives.
Yeah, so whatever question I ask, he'll answer as well from my side, and then when I ask his question, I'll answer him as well, in my opinion. So
yeah, so just to get both opinions across the board.
Yeah,
some of them is gonna be the same response. Hopefully, I don't know. Some that are gonna be different because we don't really think alike.
We don't. He be on some other stuff.
Yeah, I do. I have different type of principles.
If they're principles.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's not hold this. Without further ado, let's start with the questions.
All right, the cards are shuffled. We're ready. Now we just gotta do the game to see who asked the first question.
All right, let's see how we'll do it first. Let's do rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and whoever wins out of 2, best out of 2.
No, we can't do best out of 2.
All right, best out of 3. But you hate odd numbers.
You can't do a best out of an even number.
Okay.
All right, let's do best out of 2. Hopefully you win the first one and I win the second one.
Okay. Let the odds be in your favor.
Let's do best out of 2. All right.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
All right, I'm 1-0. All right.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
2-0.
All right,
I beat you. I beat her best out of 2.
It is what
That's not even a real thing.
It is what it is.
All right, I asked first.
All right, cool.
Question number 1. Money is tight and your significant other has just received their 4th online shopping delivery of the week. What happens next?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you to return it and get the money back. There's bills to be paid. You shouldn't be spending. You should always prioritize our bills first. So there should be no reason why you're out there just throwing money like you got it.
That's true, and I believe the same thing. Money is tight, so you shouldn't be spending money on frivolous things like shopping, especially the 4th thing. Yeah, because we don't want Amazon Prime knocking on the door every day when we're going through it.
True. A woman feels her significant other should take care of their domestic duties since she pays all the bills. Wow. He responds, "No cooking and cleaning makes me feel less than a man." What advice would you give to him?
So he doesn't want to cook or clean while she's paying all the bills.
Right.
I wouldn't give him advice. I would give her advice. I would say, just leave this guy. Because if you're paying all the bills and he can't cook and clean, you gotta do something. You gotta bring something to the table.
Right.
Like, the advice that I would give to him, like, you're never gonna be good enough for a woman, because unless you're gonna be the breadwinner and she can do the cooking and cleaning, or you guys can split it up or whatever y'all could choose to do. But you have to do something.
True.
And it's not a feminine thing to cook and clean. We got to get that mindset out of here.
Thank you.
Like, men can cook, men can clean, women can cook, women can clean. Like,
and we both work. Women aren't out, and I mean, I'm sorry to cut you off because it is both our questions. Can I butt in?
You could butt in if you have a different response.
I don't.
Okay, so you just say agree.
Okay, I agree.
But you can add your 2 cents. You can add your 2 cents. Go ahead.
Because now women and men are both working class, so it doesn't mean that men try to pin domestics on just women themselves. It's not fair because women can work as much as hours as men do, or even twice as hard. So, I agree with you.
Yeah.
All right.
You don't believe your significant other has what it takes to make the dream they're chasing come true. It's been years of failing. Do you tell them how you feel? Explain.
If your significant other is chasing a dream and it doesn't fall into fruition, I feel like you should have that conversation with them, as in, what are your plans, what are your goals, and what do you expect coming from down the line? I mean, obviously they've probably tried and failed throughout the time frame. You said 5 years. How many years have they been trying?
They didn't give you a time frame.
They didn't give you a time frame.
It's been years.
It's been years. Okay, it's been
Plural.
years. Okay. So I feel like you should either tell them what are they lacking, what is it that they're not, do they feel like they're weak at where they're not striving. Sometimes it could be monetary, sometimes it could be the fact that they can't reach out to as much as clients as they need. If they feel like those are not their strong points and they're not the type of person to reach out to people and build clientele, then it's not for them. You can give them advice and tell them, hey, well, you try to, I guess, let's use one, sell bundles, and you are not friendly. You don't like speaking to people. So I think you should find a different avenue and find something else, because sometimes we chase dreams, but they're not meant to be for us, you know? So time to let it go.
If I'm an aspiring rapper, right? Palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, vomit on the sweater already, mom's spaghetti. So I'm a rapper. 2 to 3 years in, I'm telling you, I'm gonna blow up. I still don't blow up. Year 4, I'm telling you, I'm gonna blow up. I still don't blow up. What, you gonna be like, stop rapping?
It depends, because there's many things that happen within those. If you're not building a fan base and it's not popping, you're not gonna get anywhere. So you have to look at different aspects of their whole journey. Sometimes it does take time to go up on stuff like that, but if you're not building fan base and you're not thirsty for it and I don't see any kind of progress, then it's time to cut it off. You can't tell me you're becoming a rapper and you have like 200 followers. It's not gonna happen.
Hey, she sneaked this in your rap.
No, just honesty. How do you feel about that?
I agree, same thing.
Okay, all right, my turn. Would you ever propose to a man or accept a proposal from a woman? Why or why not?
So would I accept a proposal from a woman?
Yeah.
No. The reason being is because I think that's like a woman's dream throughout their whole life. Like they planned this out since they were young. Like the scenario of how they're gonna get proposed to. So if you're a woman, you've been planning this out your whole life, and then now it all changes and you want to propose to a man. I don't know why you choose to propose to a man. I don't know if you're doing it to try to prove a point, but that's just weird. Nah, I don't think so.
So no. Well, in my opinion, I feel like to each his own. Some people do it. I wouldn't do it personally, but I don't want to be like, nah, don't ever do it.
You can't be on two sides of the fence.
I mean, but
which
it's
side?
true.
I know.
To each his own. Okay.
I know it's always to each his own. Which side are you on?
Personally,
which side are you on?
All right. Personally, I wouldn't do it.
Okay, good. All right.
All right.
Because I know some people would. I'm just talking about which side are you on.
Okay.
If your child comes home and says he or she is gay, what would be your response? Explain. So glad this is your question.
If my child comes home and tells me that they're gay, I mean, you can't do nothing but pray for that child. I cannot tell you if I being a Christian, they have a big issue. I cannot hate someone who's gay. I do not hate anyone who's gay. Do I agree with some of the things they do? I do not personally. I can speak for myself. But I wouldn't disown my own child for telling me something like that. What I can honestly do, like I say, is pray for them and tell them what I think is kind of like what I believe in, but I'm not going to force my belief on that child. That's just simple as that. I'm not gonna go into deep about it because it's something that is more personal, and I do have friends that are. Like I said, I love people who are, but I'm not gonna, go to detail because that is something personal to me.
Yeah. What she said.
So you agree or you disagree?
Honestly, it says child. In my point of view, to be being a child and making that decision is just crazy to me. I'll be like, we'll wait till you're probably 18 and then we'll discuss.
They say some people know before they hit that age. Some people already know that they're
they
gay.
say some people know, some people don't know.
Yeah, so
some people just do it because their friends are doing it. It's like it could be whatever. But
you don't want to.
A child telling you that is kind of like, wow.
Look at Dwayne Wade's. Look at Dwayne Wade's child. I mean, see, these kind of topics are deep, and we'll save it for another time. My turn. You're at a bar when someone picks a fight with your significant other. The person is the same sex as you, but you are not a match for them. Do you defend your significant other? Explain.
So the person is the opposite sex?
Matches your significant other sex. So if it's a male, I'm fighting with a male. I'm picking out a male.
No, are you picking at a? Is it saying you're picking at a female?
You're at a bar with someone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when someone picks a fight with your significant other, this person is the same sex as you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but you are no match to them, so it's the same gender as you are, or vice versa.
We're fighting to the end. Doesn't matter who it is, male, female. There's a kid in that bar trying to fight you. We fight the kid too.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how it's gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
How about you?
You gonna get? They gonna? I'm just kidding. I'll fight.
Yeah. Let me tell you a story about Daina, right? She says she's gonna fight, but she's a runner.
What?
We're downtown Orlando.
No, nah. This is different, y'all.
It's the same thing.
Go ahead, tell the story. There's two sides to the story.
There is.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say my side first, because
Right.
it's the legit side. We're downtown Orlando, right? We're just walking around, and like this homeless man comes around with a blanket, and he comes up to Daina and I, talking about, do you guys have $1? I need $1, blah blah blah. He's getting really aggressive, and Daina's telling him like, why don't you walk away? Because I'm like, I'm not walking away. He's getting aggressive with me. Either two things can happen. It could escalate, or it's 2-on-1. Like, we got him outnumbered. I'm talking to him. I'm going back and forth with him. I look forward, and Daina's across the street. I'm like, she's a runner. She's a track star.
No.
She gonna run across the street when it gets hot.
No, listen. Nah.
Did you run?
No, I walked fast away from you. Let me tell you something. This guy was wearing a blanket. He looked hella crazy. Dude looked like he was trying to snatch my bag or snatch something.
He ain't snatching nothing. It's 2-on-1.
And I'm like...
He's not faster than me. Even if he snatched it, he's gonna get chased down.
Anyways, let me tell my story, right? And let you tell yours.
Go ahead.
So I'm over here like, oh, ain't no way I'm gonna sit here and let this guy try me. So he's walking around with his blanket, feeling for something in his pocket. I don't know what it could have been.
True.
And you saw that, and I said, I'm not gonna stand here and get shot. Like, I'm going to run across the street or walk. So I bucked, and he was still there, walking. I'm like, all right, you by yourself, homeboy. See you on the other side when I make it.
You find out that your significant other has been paying for nude webcam chats with random people on the internet.
OnlyFans.
Do you consider this cheating? Explain.
If you are showing off the body, which is a temple of God, that was given to share with your wife, to share with someone else, you're automatically cheating. Period. I don't need to elaborate.
Same.
All right, my turn. A man is on a date with a woman, and she is on her phone the whole time. When the check comes, he asks for the bill to be split because of it. Is this fair? Explain.
If I'm on a date with you and you're on your phone the whole time and you feel some type of way when I want to split the check, like, there's no reason that you should feel some type of way. I'm splitting the check because this is the last date I'm going with you. I'm not paying the full price to go on another date with you, because I'm not, because you're on the phone the whole time. What you should do is, while you're in your phone, since you're on your phone, I'm expecting you to text another nigga to like cash app you the amount to pay the half, because that's rude. Like, at least while you're on a date, show the guy some attention. Even if you're not interested for a second date, at least do something to show that you're somewhat paying attention to him, and then you don't have to go on the next date. Don't sit there on your phone the whole time, because that's just a waste of time. And I'm not paying. We're going Dutch.
I mean, unfortunately, you can't do that now. You stuck with me like Chuck.
I know.
So I feel like sometimes people have something they're taking care of. What if it's something serious? What if they're checking their parents' status in the hospital?
Why are you always giving these people a cop-out?
What you mean a cop-out? It's not a cop-out. I gotta play the other side of the fence. I can't always agree with you.
You're playing devil's advocate.
Well, right.
Not everybody's going through something. You're on a date. You're just not interested. You're on your phone a lot because you're not interested.
What if he doesn't have a conversation that's interesting?
Okay,
sometimes somebody's
that's true.
distracting themselves, and that's it. Like, you can't always be like, I'm not gonna pay for you. I mean, if you're gonna take me out on a date, I'm gonna expect you to pay for me, because you asked me to take time out of my day to come out to hang out with you. Therefore, you're gonna pay regardless of what I do.
You see, man, this is why See, it's a lose-lose, right? You don't pay, you make him go half on a date. Oh, you a broke ass nigga. You this and that. You ain't this, you ain't that. You ordered your food, you should pay for your food. If I'm happy, if I think this date that I took you on, that I chased you for, if I think it's a good date, then yeah, I'll pay. But if you're on the phone the whole time, you're not interested, you're paying your half.
Nah, you gonna pay for me because you made me come out of my house. I could have been chilling. I could have had ramen noodles that night. I don't care. You ain't gonna take me out of the comfort of my home and then tell me you're not gonna pay because I'm on my phone. Then you're gonna be lame.
See, I'd rather be lame. Well, I'm paying for, this was gonna happen. I'm gonna pay for half, they're gonna have to be half left. Either you're gonna pay for it, or you're gonna go in the back and wash dishes. They need a dishwasher, so.
We agree to disagree. Next question is your turn.
An engaged couple breaks up for 2 weeks, but quickly reconciles. Just before the wedding, the man finds out that he got another woman pregnant. During the break, though, what happens next?
We calling off the wedding. We're calling off the wedding because if your intentions were met for me and you knew you would have came back to me or you would have won a relationship with me, while we were on a break, I understand that you're not with the person, you owe them nothing. You would have thought better. You would have thought about the consequences tomorrow, because what you do in 1 minute can determine sometimes the rest of your entire life. You didn't care at all about that night you spent with that one person and you got them pregnant. There's no way that you wait 2 weeks and then you try to go on with the wedding. You should have spoke that to me. You should have told me that. And maybe would have seen what would happen, but because it was just a blindsided situation and I wasn't gonna find out until after the wedding, that's definitely something where I can't trust you. It's a no.
In the male point of view, if you're dating a female, you're not together for 2 weeks, and a female lets a dude hit raw for 2 weeks of not being together, that wedding's being called off ASAP.
ASAP, right? You see how you thought about it?
ASAP.
Because that person was there already. That's what that meant.
ASAP.
All right, you see how he thinks? It would have been over for me.
ASAP.
All right, my turn. Your significant other becomes religiously devout and they don't want the children to celebrate Christmas because of their new beliefs. How would you handle this? Jehovah's Witness.
I don't know.
Shout out to some of my friends that are.
Christmas is for the kids. If you don't want to have Christmas because of your religion, because religion is division. If you don't want to have Christmas because of it's a kid's holiday. You can't hate on the kids. I can't do that.
Some religions, I can piggyback off of you of what you say. I agree. Some religions, I feel like you take away a lot. You take away a lot to the point that it doesn't feel like you're living anything. You're just day by day, For things like Christmas, I understand some people celebrate it with the presents and it has a deeper meaning than that, but with kids, you don't take that away from them.
Right.
Happiness is deep and you can bring some trauma to that child. They can grow up resenting you as a parent. So just be careful what you do. Don't force certain things. You can make them understand that there is something you believe in, but at the same time, just be careful on how you raise these kids.
Right. Don't prey your beliefs on innocent people.
And individuals who need to learn on their own too. So just be careful with that.
Okay. The text, "I had an amazing time yesterday," flashes on your significant other's phone. They say it's from a cousin you've never met before. What happened next?
I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna text that cousin. I'm gonna FaceTime that cousin. I'm gonna visit that cousin. I'm gonna fly to that cousin. I'm gonna bring your sister. I'm gonna bring your brothers. I'm gonna bring everybody to go visit that cousin since we apparently have never met. And your parents are coming too. And you.
It's gonna be a family reunion.
It's gonna be a family reunion. Don't play with me. This is what I tell my husband. If I have never, I love your friends. I'm sorry. I don't mean this in any kind of messed up way. If I have never met you personally, and you are a friend of my husband's, and I've been with him for 5 years now, you're not close to him. You may be an acquaintance, but you are not as close as I would figure for me to have known you. Because by now, everyone who he knows that are very close to him, I have met. Even if he's mentioned, there's some people that I haven't met in person, but he's mentioned to me before, I know of you guys. But other than that, no. we gonna need to check on that cousin, because cousin don't sound like a real cousin.
That's not the real cousin?
Nah, that's not your real cousin, boo. We gonna have to revisit
Hey, cuz.
Hey, cuz.
Your turn.
All right. It's your turn.
I just.
Oh. You see?
Go ahead. I think I asked 2 times
I think
in a row.
you did. I think you did. All right, cool. Your phone dies. You ask your significant other to use theirs, and they refuse. What happens next?
I pay for that phone bill. I'm using any phone that I want.
Dang, you gotta put me on blast.
I'm not putting you on blast. We're speaking hypothetically. But if I pay,
but you do pay for the phone bill.
I do. But if I pay for the phone bill and my phone dies, I'm using your phone. Simple.
But what if I'm waiting on something and I don't want you to use my phone?
I'm using your phone. Whatever you're waiting for I'll be on the phone and I'll look for it too. I'm using your phone.
Who told you to look through?
I'm not looking through your phone. You said you're waiting on something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be on the phone, like making a call, and if somebody texts you or whatever, I'll be like, hey, this person, blah, 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 texted you. Mm-hmm. The thing that you're waiting for. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with him. I don't mind him using my phone. I mean, heck, he could take my phone the whole day and be gone with it. We'll be all right. We've done that before where we've used one phone because we left another phone at home.
Yep. A person offers you $1 million to have sex with your significant other. Before you can answer, your significant other says, deal. What happens next?
I have a question. I don't understand that question. You asked me to sleep with my husband for money?
$1 million.
What, is it being recorded or something?
No, it's not saying that. Just go with the situation. Nothing.
I mean, heck, I do it for free all the time, every day, literally. Huh? So you said to have sex with my significant other.
No, somebody. You say you do it. You've been doing it for free?
With you.
No, that's not the question. A person offers you $1 million to have sex with me, like someone else.
Oh, hell no.
You said you be doing it for free.
I read it wrong, you guys. I thought they were going to pay me to have sex with my husband. But if someone's trying to pay me to sleep with my husband themselves.
And then I say deal. What'd you say?
Oh, you said deal. You getting slapped. Y'all go. You and that person getting slapped. I'm not even like, mom-in-law, you gonna feel it too because.
So you're not gonna think about it? It's $1 million. I'm just asking. Hypothetically. It's $1 million.
I'm not gonna think about it. And then if that person had an illness, where would you go? To me? No. And then you get them pregnant? No. And then did they say the gender? No.
You think about weird stuff. So I'll say no.
Right. I'll say no. You better.
No, I'm definitely saying no. I'm definitely saying no. No if and or buts about it.
About it.
I'm saying no.
All right. I'm gonna answer this question and then he'll answer the last ask the last one so we can get this done. Okay. After having amazing sex, your significant other asks if it's the best sex you've ever had. It's not. Would you tell them the lie or the truth? Explain.
Fake it till you make it. Best thing I ever had. Baby, you my everything.
Woo,
you all
oh my God.
It was the best I ever had. It was the best.
That's all you gotta say. And keep it moving.
Keep it pushing. All right.
Let me find out it wasn't the best.
A person.
Hey.
I'm on to the next question.
We gotta redo that. Hold on. Let me bring this question back because you made me feel no.
Why you?
Fake it till you make it what?
I'm talking to the people.
Nah, you gotta answer the question real.
All right, what's the question?
Is it the best you've ever had?
It is the best I ever had.
Period. That's all I wanted to know.
All right. A person you like admits to cheating in every serious relationship they've had, but says they've changed. Is this a deal breaker? Explain.
Let me tell y'all something. I will never date someone who's a cheater anymore. I've met guys who said it and they're married now. I'm throwing shade. I will never. I don't believe it. If you've cheated and you've changed, there's no way. I unless you've met God and there's been a life changing. Once you cheat, you gonna always cheat. I'm sorry, and y'all could keep them.
Keep the cheaters.
Keep the cheaters. Because I'm not made for that lifestyle. I mean, there's people who are built to date whoever, and I mean, there's people who are dating liars, people who are dating whatever. You know, everybody has their own person. But for me, I cannot tolerate that, and that's why I'm not with one.
Can't deal with cheaters.
Nope.
That's a no-go.
See, you agree. Your significant other stays over the night at an ex's house to spend more time with their child. Is this acceptable? Explain.
To spend time with the child? Why can't the child spend time at our house? No, this is not acceptable. Like, knowing me, if you want to spend time with the child and the baby dad's like, oh, the child can't go to your new nigga's house. All right, I'll just get y'all a hotel or something. You could spend time with the child there.
But
actually, no, I want to get... No, the child is coming here.
But what if
I
couldn't come because the child was in another town or they were like in a different state and I would have to spend the night?
I'm getting you a hotel.
What if the child's sick and it's like something where you have to be there at the house?
Then the child should be in the hospital. Like, stop trying to cop, please. If the child is sick, y'all both being in the hospital together.
Wow. I mean, I agree.
There's no reason for you to sleep over an ex-dude's
Yo,
house
baby
over a child. Like, the child can move.
That's true. Yeah. If someone is going through that situation, call 1-800-HELP-ME because you being played.
Played super bad.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the dude. There's some dudes that will allow that to happen.
It's true.
But that is it for the relationship question and debates.
Part 3.
Mm-hmm. So next time we're definitely going to go through the rest of them, and hopefully we don't duplicate any questions because we try to skip the ones that we've done before.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, if you haven't already, for the people that already subscribed, thank you so much to all of our subscribers. Thank you.
Oh, and thank you to our new subscribers. We see that there are new people who joined our family.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome. Hopefully you guys enjoy throughout the year.
Yes, and if you're new, if you're randomly came across this video across your timeline or YouTube scrolling, press that subscribe button. It's right down there. We're trying to bring you more quality content where we talk about stuff and be real.
Yes, we don't have time for the faking stuff. We don't have time for the pranking stuff.
I can't do pranks.
No, we want to be real couple. We don't have time to... I mean, if I'm mad, y'all gonna be able to see that I'm mad at him. So nothing fake, real stuff, all right? So welcome. Bring more people over.
Bring your friends.
If you're seeing us and found us through our wedding video, hey, welcome. You guys got to attend. Yeah. We love bringing you guys along our journey. We have a long ways to go. I'm
trying to get this girl out her shell, because I'm a YouTube personality already. Like, I got this in the bag. Like, I don't even gotta practice sometimes.
So that now that you guys know, he's the one that's he's a butterfly. I'm very...
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
We practiced like 20 times before we recorded stuff.
Barely.
Yeah.
Nah, we did not practice doing my makeup. But you
Speaking
guys...
of that, I'm gonna do a part 2 of me doing your makeup.
You want to?
Yeah.
You want to give him? Y'all think he could do it? Anybody see the first part?
If you haven't seen that video,
go watch it.
I will link it down below.
And if you want to, please comment part 2 makeup on the comment section.
It's gonna look just like this. Like you can sit still. You can zoom in right now. I'm gonna take a before and after. When I'm done, it's gonna look just like that. All right, you guys. See you on the next video. Like, share, subscribe.
Love you guys. Peace.